I was born and raised in Tokyo, Japan, so technically that's my hometown, but I've lived in many different places since I left Japan, so pretty much wherever I went became my hometown. I moved to Southern California about 14 months ago, so I guess that's my hometown now. One thing I do is to go for a walk, usually in the morning. It's just beautiful. When I first moved, I walked on all different streets, but now I have a route that I go on pretty much every time. I thought maybe you'd like to come along today. I live in a neighborhood at the foothills of San Gabriel Mountains, about 15 miles northeast of Los Angeles and directly north of Pasadena. I'm standing at the corner of Palm Street and Mount Curve Avenue, a few houses up from my house. Now I'm walking up Mount Curve. It is a pretty steep uphill. In this neighborhood, you are always walking up or down. About 1,200 feet up the hill, you come to Mount Low Drive. Mount Low Drive is divided into two lanes, south side and north side, by a green area. The street is named after Thaddeus S.C. Lowe. He was born in 1832 in New Hampshire. He was an American Civil War aeronaut, scientist, and an inventor, among other things. He invented the water gas process for producing large amounts of hydrogen gas from steam and charcoal. His invention and patents on this process and ice-making machines made him a millionaire. He moved to Los Angeles in late 1880s. This is really a nice and quiet area for walking a dog, or for jogging, or for just meeting and talking to friends. At the end of the green area, there's a small stone memorial. It says McPherson Parkway, named in honor of David J. McPherson, who planned and engineered Mount Low Railway and Echo Mountain Incline, in use 1893 to 1938. So it was in operation for only 45 years. David McPherson was a civil engineer. He was born in 1854 in Canada West. He was known for his work on railroads. He moved to Pasadena and met the millionaire Lowe. Together, they built the Mount Low Railway. It was successful at first, but it was very expensive to build and maintain. By the end of the century, Mr. Lowe lost almost all of his fortune. So there used to be trains and cable cars going up to the mountain. That may be the remain of the tracks up there. The other end of Mount Low Drive is Maiden Lane. It is all downhill from here. Earlier this year, there was a bear sighting around here. 2 big black bears came out from behind those bushes. Also, there are some wild peacocks live around here. I don't see them today though. I saw them a few days ago, up on the roof. I took a photo of them earlier. Yes, they walk on streets. Now I'm back to Palm Street. I made a long open-end loop. I turned left here onto Palm Street instead of turning right toward my house. Here's the view of Palm Street. After walking another 1,200 feet or so, you come to Holliston Avenue. Palm Street ends just up the road, and Holliston also ends here. This is kind of a unique spot in my neighborhood. Along with this section of Palm Street and a couple blocks down on Holliston from here to East Altadena Drive, or it must be about 800 feet, is a very popular spot for filming TV shows and movies, probably because it is secluded. A live shoot is going on all the time. Let me tell you a story. One day I was walking down Palm Street close Holliston, and I saw a whole bunch of trailers and cars lined up, and that I could see it was for a live shoot. And normally people don't pay attention, but there were a bunch of people standing in front of this one trailer, and so I went closer. It was one of those big trailers that transport livestock, and you could see inside. And you're not going to believe what was inside. A giraffe. Honestly, a live giraffe. Later on, somebody told me that they were shooting a commercial for Target. If you don't believe me, there was an article about it, and I'll put a link below here so you can check it out. This is the house where a Target commercial was shot. As a matter of fact, a live shoot has been going on down there for a week or so now. There's always a shell scar at the site. Let's go talk to him a bit. Hi, officer. This seems to be a popular place for live shoots.
It's true, but we do a lot of Criminal Minds up here, and that's a big budget show.
Really?
Oh yeah, they do a lot of filming up here.
Criminal Minds?
Criminal Minds, yes.
Wow.
We do a lot of filming up here. They're up here almost every week.
Really? You heard him. He said that this is a very popular spot and big budget shows like Criminal Minds come up here for filming every week. Hey, I'm getting closer to the end of my walk. It's a nice little quiet neighborhood. Altadena, California.